If I'm ever grieving a loss, please do not tell me they in a better place now.
Bitch, do you want to be next?
If that's your response when my dog die, it's gonna take me God himself to get up off you. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl. Listen, okay, we got another unpopular opinions because yeah, like I got opinions about shit and I don't care who asks. I'm gonna give them anyway, because who gonna check me?
Who gonna check me, boo?
If I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes because I tend to lose track when I'm talking. You know, I got a little bit ADHD. So yeah, number one, okay, hitting strong straight out the gate. Stop telling people that they're not the problem. You know when you fall out with somebody or somebody do something to you or whatever, and people give that advice and they be like, listen, it's not you, it's them. No, bitch, sometimes it is you. Okay, stop lying to these fucking people. And this is why people walk around and they feel like they could do whatever and they could say whatever, because whenever they fall out with somebody, whatever case is, it's not them, it's the other person. No, bitch, sometimes you need to look in the mirror and figure out, okay, like, what could I have done differently in this relationship, this situation? Where did I go wrong? Because ain't nobody perfect, everybody makes mistakes. And sometimes when people fall out, normalize holding people accountable and making people look within themselves, and not in the space of, oh my god, like, me and this person, we're not in a relationship no more, or they cheated on me, or this, that, and the third, so what's wrong with me? I'm not saying it like that. In certain situations, people may move a certain way or do certain things or just act a certain type of way towards you because of what the fuck you did or what you didn't do. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a quick example. So somebody I know, right, she's dating this guy or whatever, and her birthday just passed. He didn't buy her nothing. He didn't buy her no flowers. He didn't buy nothing. He didn't spend time with her nothing. And she was complaining about it, and she was just basically like, you know, like, I don't understand why he didn't buy me nothing. The least that the nigga could have did was buy me some fucking flowers. And I'm like, okay, well, hold on. That I understand, you know what I'm saying? When you with somebody, you expect for them to show out for you when it's your birthday or a special occasion or whatever. But the last time that I was with you and we had met up with him and he bought you flowers, you didn't even say thank you. You took the flowers you was complaining about. Why would you give me these flowers? You know you know the flowers that I like. Bitch, you should be glad he got you anything. Like, that is so rude. That's so ungrateful. It's just nasty behavior. That will make a person not want to do nothing for you. So the point of me saying that is, you know, if she was to explain that situation to a random person, they will probably tell her same thing they tell everybody else. Oh girl, it's not you, it's him, it's what he got going on, and it's his laws. I wouldn't want to buy nothing for you either, because you're fucking ungrateful. When I do buy you stuff, you always find something to complain about, and you don't appreciate it. Then when I don't buy you nothing, then you complain about that too. Bitch, I can't win. And this is what I mean. Hold people accountable. Now, I told her about herself, because I don't sugarcoat, I don't listen. And of course, it went over her head. She didn't really take well to when I said that to her, but that's not my issue. That's not my problem. I just said, well, see, this is why he acted the way he acted. This is why he don't want to be around you. This is why he don't want to buy you shit. This is why he don't want to do nothing with you, because your demeanor and your attitude is nasty. It's not, oh, it's him, it's not you, and he's missing out. No, it's you. This is a big one for me. If I'm ever grieving a loss, please do not tell me they in a better place now.
Bitch, do you want to be next?
Let me know. And I'm gonna let everybody know now. If that's your response when my dog die, it's gonna take me God himself to get up off you. It's gonna take me, because I just feel like that response is just so like, and I'm not really the type to look too deep into things. I'm kind of an easygoing person. I like dark humor. But like with certain things, I just feel like it's very insensitive. What do you mean they in a better place now? I just lost my dog. I just lost my mother. I just lost my family. Talk about they in a better place. Bitch, don't piss me off. It's a million and other things you could say to somebody grieving a loss. Please do not say that to me, because I will curse you the fuck out. And everybody know how I feel about my dog. So yeah, I really don't like how, as viewers, you know, when y'all be watching a story time, y'all don't be holding a person that's telling the story accountable when they're wrong. Like, the bitch could be telling the story about how she took her sister's man, and y'all sitting in the comments, hey, Kiki, ha 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 ha, you so stupid, you so funny, girl, I love your story times. Hello? So we just gonna skip over that, we just gonna pass, But that's not even a surprise, because people will let you get away with murder when they like you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to like social media and shit like that, and content creators and stuff. It's always gonna be people that are going to defend when their favorite content creator does something shady or do something foul. yeah, they just feel like in their eyes they could do no wrong, and I just don't like that. Like when I'm watching a story time, if they did something that was fine, I will dead ass comment and be like, girl, you know, I enjoyed the story time, but no shade, you was dead ass wrong for what you did. Like, hello. But I'm a person that know how to hold myself accountable, so I can't expect that from everybody else. But yeah, I don't like that. All right, so for this one, I don't really get too much into politics and all that because I just, yeah, no. But when it comes to like Black American versus like other countries and stuff, like I just really wish that y'all would stop seeing that the way people perceive Black Americans is due to like mass media. Because when in all reality, before we had movies, before we had TV shows and music, we were already deemed as less. We were already deemed as disgusting. We was already deemed as fucking animalistic because of white supremacy, and that's where it stems from. You know what I'm saying? So stop saying this. Oh, it's the movies, it's the music, it's the girl. People been looking at us sideways since fucking 1,000,001 years ago when we had. That's why slavery was a fucking thing, because they looked at Black people as not even a fucking person, 1/3 of a person. They looked at us as less than everybody else. Okay, so please stop with that dumbass fucking rhetoric, because it's not true. And y'all only say that when it applies to Black people. Y'all don't have the same opinion when it comes to the opposites. Okay, Italians, everybody love, oh my god, mob this, mob that. Everybody love the mob movies and the violence and this, that, and the third. But y'all don't look at them the way that y'all look at us. They do the same thing, and they've been doing the same thing. So cut it out. No shade. Some of y'all be deserving to get scammed, and I say that because y'all just be giving y'all money to anybody. You know what I'm saying? All a person gotta do is come on the internet with a sob story. And here y'all go making a GoFundMe, sending them $1,000,001 fucking dollars, and then be sitting there looking bamboozled and looking stupid with the IE ass face when you figure out that they was lying the whole entire time, and they not who they say they are, and now they just upped y'all asses up $80,000 fucking dollars and went missing. For example, when Brene first came out, she did a little story about how she wanted a breast reduction, but she didn't have the money for it. Last time that I checked, needing a breast reduction is a medical condition, so it's covered by insurance. And a couple years later, everybody was sitting there looking stupid when it was like, well, girl, you said you was getting a breast reduction a couple years ago. What happened? Why you still got them big ass titties on your chest?
If you want to donate, go right ahead. Everything is explained in this GoFundMe. Link in bio. I go to my first appointment for my, what is it called again, babe? Consultation December 1st. Y'all keep asking every single day. If I said yesterday, there's no update, I promise you, this is what I pinky promise you. When there legitimately is an update, I promise TikTok, my supporters on here, the people who donate, y'all will be the first to know anything. You can't be mad because you donated to something and I explained the video back then, a long time ago, why I didn't do it, and y'all still feel the need. You took people money. I explained to y'all what happened, so call me what you want, bro. I don't care. If you ain't donate, shut up. How about that? I'm finna dispute off my card. Congratulations, do it.
And I don't be feeling bad for y'all because you couldn't tell that it was a lie and a scheme that Ty set up. Oh.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
I don't know about y'all, but listen, I work too hard for my motherfucking coin, so I'm not finna just be giving it away to anybody when I don't genuinely know the person or know that what the story that they telling is actually true. Yeah. And if they actually need the help. Another situation, a young Black girl a couple years ago, I can't remember the whole story, but I just know she ended up going on a trip with a bunch of niggas or something like that, and she ain't had no money, and then they basically left her out there stranded. It's like, and she made a GoFundMe basically begging everybody to be able to give her money for her to get back to New York. Why would you go on that trip knowing you ain't had no money? I can understand going on a trip and only having a little bit of money to your name, but when you need to make sure that, okay, even if I run out of money out there and I can't do no more activities or whatever the case is, I still got my round trip flight. So I'm still going to be able to get here and get back to wherever the fuck I need to be. Why are you going on a trip on a one-way ticket and you ain't got no money? And then you want me to send you money for a GoFundMe? Girl, stop playing with me. Go to Walmart out there, ask if they hire and stay there for a couple weeks. I don't know, and then figure it out and make your way back home. No shade. I really hate when y'all get on here, y'all tell all y'all business, and then when people be in y'all business, y'all tell everybody to mind their business. What? Now, I've always been an oversharer, and I'm working on that currently, especially when it comes to like social media. I'm very much an open book, and it's more so because I just want to be the type of person that don't really care about what other people think, and I don't sit up here and put on a poker face and act like I'm perfect and like I don't go through shit, because I do. I'm a realist, okay? But certain things don't need to be told on the internet. You could talk to them about people that you know personally in real life, family, friends, but you're going on the internet talking about your baby father gay and this, that, and the third, because he don't want to give you no money for you and the baby. But then when everybody turn around and start talking about him and talking about you for being a dumb bitch for still fucking with him while you feel like he gay, he don't take care of his kids, and that was, oh, mind your fucking business. Girl, And it's a difference between people feeling like, you know, the internet is their safe space and they can be vulnerable versus people that just don't know how to hold water. They don't know how to keep their mouth shut. Every time they fall out with somebody, every time they're going through something, they always come into the internet and telling the internet they fucking business. And they get mad when people have an opinion and judge them. Girl, you should know that. Doesn't matter who you are, a celebrity, a regular person, a content creator, whatever. Anytime you tell anybody anything, people are always gonna have an opinion. You don't even have to tell nobody anything. People are gonna have an opinion on you regardless. But especially when it comes to drama. If you don't want to hear nobody's opinions and you don't want nobody in your business, stop telling your business. I'm gonna be real, at a point we gotta stop using age to defend like stupidity. You know, I guess people being young and making stupid decisions. Nobody's perfect. We've all been young. We've all made dumb decisions. People still old as fuck making dumb decisions, okay? That's not what I'm saying. Okay, like for example, this might ruffle some feathers, but listen, you know, it really is, it just is what it is. The situation with Tatiana Chanel and Boston Richie, a lot of people was like going to war with people that was holding her accountable and using her age as an excuse, saying, oh, it's her mom that's put her out, oh, she was groomed, she's still young. Being groomed, being pimped out, those are all real things, right? You know how to go to see the voodoo lady to put voodoo on a bitch that you don't like. You know how to tell bitches to mind their fucking business because they broke and they ugly and they can't even afford to be in your shoes because they can't get a man that got as much money as the nigga that you dealing with. Friend, she was bragging about getting all the money, all the perks of being with a rapper. They want to turn around and cry victim and act like, oh, it's because I'm young and my frontal lobe was not developed yet. Girl, save it for David, okay? I really don't want to hear it. Even at a young age, 15, 16 and up, you know right from wrong. You may not want to do the right thing, but that's a personal choice. Don't sit here and act like you don't know right from wrong. Yes, she may have been taken advantage of or whatever the case is, but she still has to take some accountability for the situation because it's not like she's innocent. She was sitting there fighting bitches over that man, doing this and doing that. Nobody forced her to do that. Nobody put anything to her head. But that's all I'm saying about that. I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, because when it comes to like the conversation of grooming and stuff like that, people get very, yeah. So, you know, y'all really gotta stop putting y'all trust into random people just because they mention God, okay? And when I say trust, I mean as in donations, believing everything that they say, following their lifestyle, following everything that they say, because not everybody that mentions serving God is actually serving the God that you think that they're serving. Like, no shade, like, you can be open and very proud of you walking in faith and your religion and believing in God. That's totally fine with me. But like when it's like all that you talk about and it's like everything in life you have to tie it back to God, I don't know, I just start looking at you a little bit sideways because girl, it's okay to just live your life and just be normal and just like everything don't have to be God. Like, oh my God, girl. And that's no offense to nobody that's religious at all, but I'm just seeing like 9 times out of 10 those people, I'm telling you, the people that be in church every Sunday, they so religious and holier than thou, them be the people that be doing the worship. They be committing the most sins. They be doing the most devilish shit. And we've seen it time and time again with people in the church. We see it with pastors, and this goes years and years and years and years back, okay? We see it with regular people on a day-to-day. And as somebody that has went to church when I was younger, yeah, it'd be a lot of fake shit going on in there, okay? So just because a person is there every Sunday, just because a person always talking about God this and God that don't mean that that's what it is. Especially them celebrities. Y'all really be sitting there thinking some of them celebrities worship God? Girl, it's the reason why they not identifying the God that they serve. Because it ain't one that's up there. No shade, we're gonna leave that there. If you fall out with everybody, bitch, yeah, no, you definitely are the problem. It's no way that you can't keep nobody in your life. You can't keep friends. You can't keep family. You can't keep lovers. And you really sitting around telling everybody that everybody else is the problem, and you don't think that it's nothing wrong with you. You think that you're perfect and you ain't do nothing to nobody, and everybody's just so jealous of you and everybody hates you and everybody's out to get you, and like everybody else is the problem and you're not. girl, you really need to seek help, because why every time I turn around you falling out with another friend? Why? Why? I'm telling you right now, you need to, it's something wrong with you. Stop walking around thinking that everybody else is the problem. You can't keep nobody in life. Bitch, you are the problem. All right, last one, y'all. Now I'm finna get up out of here. Please stop telling people that the reason somebody don't like them is because they jealous of them. And this goes for like a lot of like moms. They like to tell their daughters that growing up. So that's why when they daughters get of age, they just think that they just the hottest shit walking. And they all in a bag of chips, and that everybody's just jealous of them. No, bitch. Girl, not everybody jealous of you. Maybe you a fucking bad person. Maybe your attitude stink. That's probably why people don't like you. Because you think that you fucking Queen Sheba of the world, and like just everybody, all the bitches in the world is just so jealous of you. No, some people actually don't like you for a valid reason. Everybody has people that don't like them, but like when you can't get along with bitches at all and none of the bitches like you, and you feel like, oh, it's because I'm pretty or because I got a nice body so they're jealous of me. No. And that attitude right there, that way of thinking, is why bitches don't like you. Okay, but yeah, that was my last one. I'm gonna end on that. Let me know what y'all think about everything that I mentioned in the comments. Like, hello, let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you, and I'll see you in the next one.